us a little bit something about the LA Matadors for people that don't know what's going on here.
So the LA Matadors is an attempt by the international governing body for boxing, Olympic eligible boxing, to up its game. So we want to increase awareness about amateur boxing, Olympic eligible boxing in a semi-pro format. And fans that come to our event in Los Angeles will have the chance to see some of the best boxers in the world at what they do. Some of these boxers will go on to London and compete in the Olympic Games for their countries, many of whom will compete for the United States. We have the best pound-for-pound boxer in amateur boxing history in the United States. Rau'Shee Warren is part of our team, and we think that this will provide an exciting format to see the LA Matadors take on other cities, including our first match on November 28th with the Mexico City Gorillas.
And from Warren, what are you looking forward to him?
Wow, Rau'Shee's an exciting fighter. He is a very technically competent, skilled fighter. He's also a power fighter, and we think that taking his experience and leadership of the team as a team captain into play, but also watching him lead them in the ring, it's going to be an exciting fan event.
These guys are going to be fighting with no more headgear, right? And they're going to be fighting with smaller gloves. What happens if one of them gets hurt and is unable to go pro? Is there any insurance for them or something like that?
I don't think there's any insurance available to them any more than there is to any other boxer that would be in this situation. But part of the W.S.B. goal is to provide health insurance benefits to the boxers who are their employees. So this is different than the typical situation where boxers are out on their own trying to make it. These guys are all employees of the World Series of Boxing. They draw a salary, they get paid bonuses based on wins, they get the chance to qualify for the Olympic Games based on their record, and they have the chance to play in the playoffs for the World Series of Boxing if our team does well overall during the season. And we're also providing them with medical, vision, and other sorts of insurance as they go through this, and they're signed to us for a multi-year commitment.
Now, if one of these guys, if they go through the whole tournament, let's say they win the tournament, and they don't want to go to the Olympics, is there any consequence for that?
If they don't compete in the Olympic Games?
Yeah, if they don't want to compete, if they end up wanting to go pro or go a different route.
Well, there are all kinds of penalties for breaching their contracts with the World Series of Boxing. The contracts are confidential in terms of their basic terms, and I don't ever foresee that anybody who would work so hard in this thing and try to get themselves to the Olympic Games and not actually take that opportunity. It really is the pinnacle of success in this format of boxing.
Now, how did you guys come up with the LA Matador name? I mean, being from LA, yeah, there's a lot of Hispanics down here. Is that what drove you to give them that name?
We hit upon the Matador's name as a way to signify the roots of our marketing effort and the roots of this sport in Los Angeles, but also to be approachable by everybody else with the name of an iconic mascot that people know and understand in all cultures.
Okay, big picture here. What is the W.S.B. bringing to boxing?
So the W.S.B. is actually providing a year-round competition format for boxers that hasn't existed anywhere before. So these guys can make a salary, they can train year-round, they can compete over the course of a 6-month season and plan their year around that, and they know exactly where they have to be when and what they have to do in order to succeed in this format. The format itself is easy to follow, so we think that will help drive fan awareness of what's going on in these ranks as people prepare for competing in London, Rio, and beyond in the Olympic Games. It's very simple in our event. If you have the most win, if you win, you win, and you get a bonus. If you have the most wins, you move on to the playoffs. And if you really do well as an individual athlete, you can qualify for the Olympic Games. It's not a mystery. It's not hard to follow. Unlike many of the other kinds of belt qualification rules and belt-related competitions, a fan can easily understand what's going on in this. And so we think we offer that as a service to our boxers and as a service to the fan. When you add to that the opportunity to see boxing in an approachable format on a regular basis over the course of the 6-month season, we think that our boxers will have the opportunity as well to develop as celebrities in their own right, stars in their own right, in a way that they couldn't otherwise do in the straight amateur ranks.
Now, as a goal for yourself, what do you want to bring to the city of LA?
So we're looking to bring another fan experience or entertainment experience in the city of Los Angeles. We're looking to bring awareness to the tremendous boxing community that exists here. It really doesn't have that outlet. in Los Angeles. So we're also looking to provide a regular series of events that people can get behind and get excited about and follow. And we think at the end of the day, this will drive awareness of the LA market in general, but also specifically the great athletes that we have here.
Thank you for your time.